It's time for high school sports on the NCWLIFE channel. Today's broadcast of high school sports on the NCWLIFE channel is presented by Alignment Pros, Automoca, Color FX, Global Car Care, One Way Construction, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Biosports Physical Therapy, and the Windmill Restaurant. Now let's go live for all the action for tonight's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCWLIFE channel.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the Town Toyota Center. Along with Grant Olson, I'm Eric Granstrom here on the NCWLIFE channel, and we are here for the litter box games. They even have
Not saying I love it.
They even have a trophy, for goodness sakes. It's Eastmont and Wenatchee at the Town Toyota Center, and we begin the night with a very special broadcast because we have unified basketball, and this is the first time ever we've done it live here on the NCWLIFE channel. I'm really looking forward to this, Grant.
You know, it's something that all these kids look forward to all year, and it's a great way to kind of kick off the doubleheader afterwards. Everybody can kind of be in one spot, and it's a great idea.
And if you haven't seen unified sports here on the NCWLIFE channel, you've really missed out because the kids in both schools, both high schools, really get behind this. We've got the Wenatchee band here tonight. We were hoping to have the Eastmont band. They might still be on their way, but they create an magical atmosphere for these kids to really feel like they're part of what is going on.
And you know, if you look across the gym, you can see the names of all the kids from Eastmont in posters on the sideline. It's awesome. The atmosphere is awesome, and these kids love the attention they get from all the other students too.
Now, I've been doing these games by myself here the last few years, but now we get you here, and this has double meaning for you, doesn't it, Grant?
It does. My daughter plays for Eastmont Unified Team. Her name's Sydney, and this is her very first game. She's going to do, I think, okay, we'll have to see. So I'm not going to join you for the broadcast.
Okay.
I'm going to keep an eye on her, but then I'll be back after that.
Okay.
She is really excited.
Well, first of three tonight. It's also a special night for Wenatchee High School because it is their Hall of Fame night tonight.
Right.
So after the girls' game, right as soon as it concludes, we will have the live presentation of the new entrants into the Wenatchee High School Hall of Fame. We talked to one of those last night during the wrestling match, Stan Opp, the longtime coach at Wenatchee High School and golf coach as well.
Right.
Matt Gebbers being inducted tonight as well as others. So be sure and follow us for that. And meanwhile, let's talk about the basketball. Following Unified, we've got a couple of girls' teams that are struggling so far this season.
Well, they're struggling, especially Wenatchee. They haven't won a game yet this season. You know that they would like nothing better than to get their first victory here tonight, but it's been a struggle for really an inexperienced Wenatchee girls team. Eastmont, it's been kind of a roller coaster ride for them. They're inconsistent. They can play good for a game or two and then not so good in another couple of games, and they get into a lot of foul trouble. And we'll see how that plays out in that game.
Well, and for the Eastmont Lady Cats, or for the Wenatchee Panthers, I mean, as far as the girls are concerned, it's slow starts that have really hurt them, coming out in the first quarter and kind of laying an egg and then having to climb all the way back. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Meanwhile, the boys' game tonight, I think we're in for a Donnybrook for our nightcap.
You know, I think that's going to be a great game. Eastmont, a little bit slow start in conference play. They have a good record overall. I think they want to beat Wenatchee tonight just to show that they belong with the big boys in the Big Nine right now. They've lost to Moses Lake, lost to Wenatchee, or haven't played Wenatchee yet, but Wenatchee leading the Big Nine. I just think they have something to prove here tonight.
Well, anytime these two teams get together, you throw the records out the window. I had to say it. And we're looking forward to the special atmosphere here tonight at the Town Toyota Center for the litter box games, as we have it live for you here on the NCWLIFE channel. Don't go away. We have unified basketball coming your way next.
Everyone, did you know that the NCWLIFE channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCWLIFE has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCWLIFE, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
You don't want to see this happen. It's the oil light on your car. Oil is the lube of life for your car's engine. At Alignment Pros and Express Lube, they pour the best oil your car deserves. Expect fast, friendly, superior service in a clean environment. They'll change your oil and perform a 21-point inspection while you enjoy the comfort of their amazing waiting room. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Hi, I'm Kevin Prosser, and this is my print shop, Color FX in Cashmere. Color FX offers screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing on t-shirts, jerseys, bags, banners, signs, and more. With 30 years experience, you won't be disappointed with the quality and quick turnaround times you will get at more than a fair price. Please call Color FX.
What's your Automocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely the espresso shakes.
My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach Red Bull.
And welcome back once again here to the Town Toyota Center as we get ready for the first of 3 games tonight here on the NCWLIFE channel. I'm Eric Grandstrom, and we've got Jessica Medina up high above, and we understand that it's a little bit different lighting that we have here at the Town Toyota Center from what we've experienced in the past. They changed out the light bulbs themselves here above the surface. Of course, this is normally just strictly hockey. They get basketball in here once in a while, and that has really kind of caused some problems for our upper camera here with some shine off the floor here at the Town Toyota Center, but we'll do our best on taking care of that. We've got Chelsea Craig here down low, who's handling the duties on our camera here on the floor, and Caitlin Hedersheet back in the studios taking care of all the dials as we have the Wenatchee Panthers taking the floor first here for a unified game on the NCWLIFE channel. Very special night tonight. The unified basketball players for the Wenatchee Panthers and the Eastmont Wildcats entering to our right here at the Town Toyota Center. Eastmont in their Columbia blue trimmed in red, the Wenatchee Panthers in their purple trimmed in white. Now how it works here is 2 20-minute halves for unified basketball. And it's amazing somehow, I'm not sure how, but they usually tend to keep the game really close, and you'll see that dribbling doesn't matter so much. In fact, they have helpers on the floor at the same time as the players, and they'll make sure and feed the basketball to the players to help them out on the floor as they announce our starters here tonight and the players. So we got players and helpers here for unified basketball on the NCWLIFE channel. Let's take a look at the roster here for the Wenatchee Panthers. Cypress Malstead wears number 5. Number 3 is Cameron Rittenhouse. Number 11 is Olivia Langendorf. 13 is Jillian McCurvin. 15 is John Tucker. Mason McCrae is number 12. 18 is Lacey Wilson. You also have out there tonight Haley Wall is number 20. Chase Alley is 24, and 45 Christian Cruz. There you go for the Wenatchee Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Eastmont Wildcats, 0 is Elva Gonzalez Jimenez. 2 is Sydney Olson. 4 is Jenny Ramos. 5 is Emily Hensley. 21 is Tanner Cornett. 22 Luis Prado. 40 Eric Card. 42 Luis Perez. And the helpers are number 10, Kaya Ruzin, number 12, Alan Huff, number 13, Maya Brown, number 15, Giselle Gallardo, and number 43, Andrea Sanchez Blanco. So I hope I got everybody. It's really loose on lineups. It's loose on numbers. In fact, you'll see, I think some of the Eastmont numbers on the back of the jerseys have been added to by some tape. Well, you know, that's how it works here for unified basketball. But a good night and a fun night here at the Town Toyota Center. First of 3 games on the NCWLIFE channel. So appreciate you joining us here for this. And we will keep track of it in our official here near the scorers table. none other than the athletic director for Wenatchee High School, Jim Beeson. So we usually try to give Jim a bad time as well here throughout the broadcast. As we're about ready for hoops action here, Unified Basketball, they'll have 3 players and 2 helpers on the floor at one time. As we try to get everybody organized and ready to go here. Kevin Reister, the head coach for the Wenatchee Unified team, and Megan Gehring, the head coach for the Eastmont Unified team. And student bodies in force here. And as Grant mentioned, Eastmont, they've got the names on the placards across the way. Panthers with their placards up as well. And Cameron Rittenhouse is going to go out there and jump it up along with Luis Prado. So Rittenhouse for Wenatchee, Prado for Eastmont. And we're ready for Unified Basketball tonight on the NCWLIFE channel. And the tip is handled by Eastmont and then picked up. And a hat-wearing youngster out there is Alan Huff. Huff helping one of the helpers out there. He'll pass it down low. And turning and looking to shoot is Giselle Gallardo. And the ball stolen away by Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse gets it across the midcourt stripe, takes it down himself, goes the left side of the lane, backs up. I know he likes to get himself some room, puts the ball high off the window, missed the shot. Rittenhouse got his own rebound, put back, no good, and a rebound here by Eastmont's helper. Again, 2 20-minute running clocks for both halves. They will stop the clock for the substitutions, and they try to substitute every 5 minutes to make sure everybody gets a chance to get into the game. Rittenhouse again comes up with a loose ball. He'll take it coast to coast, shoot it from the free throw line, and miss the shot, and Huff on the rebound. Our broadcast here on the NCWLIFE channel as they get it to Prado down low. Prado has the ball stolen away by Rittenhouse, and the foul going to be whistled there on Rittenhouse, and it will be Eastmont ball as they'll bring it in on the baseline left side. Clock continues to run as the ball came into Prado. Luis took the shot, missed it, and they'll feed it across. And who's going to take the shots? Will it be Sydney? I think it is. Underhanded shot off the front of the iron. No good. Rittenhouse with the rebound. Nice attempt there for Eastmont. And Rittenhouse back down the floor in the paint. Shoots the shot. Off the mark. No good. Rebound saved inbounds to Wenatchee, to the helper. Goes back to Rittenhouse. He'll shoot it again off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound tipped around and picked up by Rittenhouse again for Wenatchee. He'll dribble it in the paint. Back away from the pressure. Ball came out to swipe at it. And now they'll feed for a shot. It's off the mark. No good. This time taken for Wenatchee by Chase Alley. And the ball will go out to Eastmont. So our broadcast brought to you by the Alignment Pros and Express Lube. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube, including front and four-wheel alignment online at alignpros.com or at 182 Eastmont Avenue. They'll circle the ball around, and now it is Sydney who had it, but then Rittenhouse steps in and takes the ball away. Rittenhouse back down the other way. He'll shoot it from the free throw line, and that one will not fall, and it will go out to Eastmont. So still waiting for our first score here of the game as the ball came in to Luis Prado, and Rittenhouse awkwardly falls to the floor. It looks like it'll be out to the Wildcats here as Eastmont is out there with Elva Gonzalez Jimenez. As we mentioned, Luis Prado out there and Sydney Olson as well. Rittenhouse again steals the ball. Is going to shoot the three-pointer. No good. And the rebound will come out of bounds. Very spirited play for Cameron Rittenhouse here in this first go-around as we're closing in on a minute and a half away from our first substitutions. Again, 3 players, 2 helpers out on the floor. Helper with the ball now for Eastmont is Alan Huff. Huff will feed down low, turn around, and shot off the window. A little bit too strong for Elva Gonzalez Jimenez. And Rittenhouse again comes up with yet another rebound for Wenatchee. He'll dribble it all the way down, missed the shot. Got his own rebound. The putback on the way is no good. Rebound by Wenatchee. And they're going to hand it off here for a shot attempt for Cypress Malstead. She'll shoot it and just barely missed, but they'll get her the ball back again. See if Cypress can come up with the bucket off the mark. No good. Maybe one more time around. One more time around for Cypress Malstead here for the Wenatchee Panthers. Everybody cheering. The first bucket of the game comes from Cypress Malstead. And it's a 2-0 Wenatchee lead. Right side goes Luis Prado. Prado trying to find the handle on that ball. It will trickle out of bounds, and let's see who it's out to. It will be Wenatchee basketball. About 20 seconds away or so from our first substitution. Dalton Thomas, one of the helpers out there, runs the basketball up for Wenatchee, hands it off, and it's shot by Chase Alley off the mark. Rebound for Eastmont. A pass inside, wide open shot. Rims won't fall. Tough shot attempt for Elba Gonzalez Jimenez as she got the close-in shot, but now it will not fall, and we'll have some substitutions. We'll take a quick 30-second break and come back. It's Unified Basketball on the NCW Life channel. We're back after this.
Hi, my car's making a funny noise.
Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
Global Car Care's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well-versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're gonna need a service.
Looks like you're all set.
These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
Welcome back once again as we had substitutes come in during the break, and Eastmont with the basketball down on the floor. They missed the shot. Rebound picked up by Wenatchee, so we'll try to get the new names out there for you. As it's Daniel George, I know one of those out there for Wenatchee. The shot there taken for Wenatchee by Haley Wall. Got a rebound, putback is good. So the first 2 points of the game, 2 buckets of the game, come from the ladies for the Wenatchee Panthers as they get a 4-0 lead here. Eastmont back with a basketball. See who they try to find. Player getting the ball. As it is Tanner Cornett. Tanner Cornett down the lane. Shoots it up just off the front of the iron, no good. They got the rebound. The putback here for Eastmont is on the way, and off the front of the iron, it's no good. But again, getting a chance will be Eric Card here. He's a guy that likes to shoot and likes to score, and he does! As he gets Eastmont's first buckets of the ball game. Eric Card for 2, cuts the lead in half. 4-2 here. Wenatchee back the other way as the Panthers have Bella Martinez with the drive, with the shot just off the mark. Eastmont, feed down low, turnaround shot on the way, just off the mark for Luis Perez. And it's Wenatchee coming up with the basketball. Back the other way come the Panthers here. Haley Wall will feed left side. George with the drive. Daniel with the shot and the bucket. Daniel George for 2. It's a 6-2 lead for Wenatchee. They'll bring the ball into Tanner Cornett. Tanner is going to work it the other end of the floor. Looking up to his fans in the crowd here at the Town Toyota Center. The shot, a little bit off the mark, no good. And it will be Wenatchee basketball. Our broadcast tonight on the NCW Life channel brought to you by Automoco. What's your Automoco emergency? Visit one of their 6 locations in the Valley, including the only one with inside seating across from Wenatchee Valley College. And another bucket for Haley Wall. She's on fire. Haley with 4 points. First of our 3 broadcasts, 3 games tonight here on the NCW Life channel. It's a Wenatchee home game officially here for the litter box games at the Town Toyota Center. We're going to get another opportunity here, and Eric Card comes up with a loose ball. He'll work his way in the paint, put the shot up, and miss the shot. And they're going to give it back here on the assist to Tanner Cornett. Tanner's looking at the shot, and just not quite enough, but they'll give him one more chance here. Tanner with the shot, a little too strong this time. And again, Tanner Cornett looking for the shot, it's good! Tanner for 2. 4 points on the board now for Eastmont. Tanner with a big smile on his face, clapping as he goes down the floor. Here comes Haley Wall again. She'll hand it off on the pass down low. The shot taken, but just off the mark. They got a rebound and a putback on the way. It is good. Great work inside for the Wenatchee Panthers for Bella Martinez with her first bucket of the ball game. 10-4 the score, but does the score really matter? No, it's about these smiles and giving these kids a chance. Tanner Cornett down the floor, puts up the shot just off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound will be fed to Card. Eric's going to shoot it. He'll miss it. Let's see if he got his own rebound. He did. Little help from the official there. Appreciate that. It's off the mark. Let's see if they give it back to Tanner. It will be Cornett for 2. Short. Card. Rebound. Put back. Good. Eric Card's got 4 points. Closing in on another substitution. Daniel George will bring it across the midcourt stripe for the Wenatchee Panthers. Dribbled him between his legs, getting fancy out there. Shoots from the free throw line. Good! Daniel George with his second bucket. And that will be a stoppage here, I think. Well, about 4 seconds from a stoppage, and they will stop it here for more substitutions. Our broadcast on the NCW Life channel of Unified Basketball, brought to you by Color Effects, offering screen printing, embroidery, digital printing, and logo design for your team, school, business, or church at a fair price. Locally owned for over 20 years. Call Color Effects at 509-741-7609. Appreciate you joining us here on the NCW Life channel. We'll see who we've got out here for the participants this time around after the substitutions. Looks like Olivia Langendorf is out there for Wenatchee. And I see Mason McCrae wearing number 12. Also out there on the floor is Jillian McCurvin. McCurvin is out there. That's the players for Wenatchee now. Meanwhile, the players for Eastmont, Elva Gonzalez-Jimenez is back in there, but had the ball stolen away. And we had the player going the wrong direction, but that's okay. That's all right. Langendorf will shoot a three-pointer. Oh, rims off the back of the iron. No good. One thing to keep in mind here with some of these players for both teams is that you'll see them participating in Special Olympics here locally. Drive by Gonzalez-Jimenez, just off the mark with her shot. And racing out with a rebound. Langendorf shoots another three-pointer. It's high off the window, got her own rebound. Put back is good. Look out. Olivia Langendorf has come to play here tonight at the Town Toyota Center. How cool is it that they are given the opportunity to play here on the floor? Emily Hensley will bring it across the midcourt stripe. Emily looking for her teammate, finds a helper. That's Andrea Sanchez-Blanco. Sanchez-Blanco will dribble it down and now feed it back to Hensley. Here's a shot for the left side, just off the back of the iron. Got it, rebound, put back, it rims out, won't fall. Let's see if she can get it in there. She does! So Emily Hensley is in the books here. 8:35 to go here in this first half of Unified Basketball tonight on the NCW Life channel. Kaya Ruzin is out there as a helper for Wenatchee as well. She wears number 10. Try to find out who number 2 is. Meanwhile, a shot taken in close here for Wenatchee, and it's good. That was McIrvin for 2. So Jillian gets a bucket. Congratulations to her. And back the other way, Elva Gonzalez-Jimenez puts the ball high off the window. Got a rebound. Put back on the way. It's off the mark. No good. Let's see who they get it to this time. For the Spy. The shot. The bucket. It's good. Give it to Jenny Ramos. 16-10 our score on the scoreboard. Mason McRae hustling down. As it is Olivia Langendorf with the ball. She'll give it to Mason. And Mason eyeing the shot. Good! 2 points for Mason McCrae. Big smile, thumbs up from Mason to the east, or for the Wenatchee Panther student body across the way. Hensley will hand it off to a helper. That's Sanchez Blanco with the ball now. With 7 minutes to go here in this first half of play. Back to Hensley. She'll shoot it. Good! How about it for Emily Hensley? A couple of buckets in a row. She's dialed the range in here. And it's an 18-12 differential. Wenatchee leading the way. And here's a half-court shot taken just off the mark on the shot by Olivia Langendorf. Boy, she obviously likes to shoot from way downtown. Inbounds comes in to Elva Gonzalez-Jimenez. She'll need some help. Up the far sideline she goes. Good dribble, good concentration, stops and pops just off the mark, but an offensive rebound. Back to Gonzalez-Jimenez. Her shot off the back of the iron. She'll get one more chance here. Eyes, shot, good. And she's in the book tonight. So first bucket for Elva Gonzalez-Jimenez. 18-14 our score. Mason McCray going to show us his dribbling prowess. As he looks over towards Eric Kuntz, our public address announcer here tonight. And now Mason, see, is he going to try the three-pointer? No, he's going to hit himself into the paint. Shoots it from 6. Good! How about Mason? He's been practicing, I can tell. Under a minute to go until our final substitutions here of the first half of Unified basketball tonight. I should mention that coming up between our Unified game and the girls game, we'll have the latest news here on the NCWLIFE channel as Hensley comes up with another bucket. 6 for Hensley here in this game. Langendorf back the other way. Again, she'll shoot the long range shot and have it come up off the mark. And so the ball should go out to Eastmont here as the time continues to tick down towards our next round of substitutions. How about this across the way? The Eastmont cheer squad and the Eastmont students are cheering for the Panthers. Only during Unified Sports will you see that. We got another substitution. We'll take another 30-second break and come back. You're watching Unified basketball tonight from the Town Toyota Center. We're back after this on the NCWLIFE channel.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Back underway here at the Town Toyota Center, Unified basketball on the NCWLIFE channel. Here's a drive and a shot by Haley Wall, trying to find her third bucket of the night. It was an offensive rebound. Put back on the way was off the mark, but again, another rebound chance and a bank shot in for the Wenatchee Panthers. And coming up with the bucket that time was Christian Cruz. So put him in the scorebook here tonight. Closing in on the end of our first half here at the Town Toyota Center. And they'll go high to Luis Prado. Prado's shot is just a little bit to the left. And so it'll be out to Wenatchee. We see that Sydney Olson is back out there for the Eastmont Wildcats. Hustling down the floor is Sydney. Meanwhile, Haley Wall with the basketball gets in tight. She'll shoot it from 4. Good. Haley Wall with 3 buckets in this ball game. 3:50 to go in this first half. Talking with Grant about watching his daughter Sydney play as they're going to maybe feed it to her left side. There's Sydney. Turns. Looks at the shot. Underhand scoop. Just off the mark. No good. Let's give Sydney another chance. It's good! Sydney Olson with the range. Haley Wall for Wenatchee. Hands it off. Shot on the way. Just a little bit too short. That shot taken for Wenatchee by Bella Martinez. She was looking for her second bucket of this first half. Bella undeterred. Back the other way she goes for defense. Gonzalez-Jimenez with the shot. She had a couple of chances off the backboard following her own shot. Nice job And they'll get one more chance for Elva to get in the book again. Just a little too strong there. She'll dial it in. Nope, they're going to bounce it off over to Sydney. See if Sydney can get another bucket here. Underhanded shot, just a little short. She'll get a little closer. And, ooh, rims off the back of the iron. With 2:37 to go, Wenatchee comes up with the rebound. They'll get some help from one of their helpers out there. And back into the forecourt. They'll hand it off for the shot on the way. Rimming just short, Bella Martinez. They'll get it to Haley Wall inside, and Haley connects. Eastmont and Wenatchee girls coming up next on the NCW Life channel after we get you the latest local news here on your home for local sports, NCW Life channel. 2 minutes left here of the first half. Sydney Olson again rims off the shots off the back of the iron, but the offensive rebound for Eastmont, well done by Giselle Gallardo. And they'll give Sydney another shot, and Sydney connects. 2-point game with 1:44 to go here before half. And that half is a very short-lived halftime, by the way. Haley Wall just inside the free throw line will pass it off with a shot for Bella Martinez. The ball saved in bounds nicely by Eastmont. And the Wildcats will have it with 1:27 to go. Feed up to midcourt. Off to Luis Prado. Prado with a hard shot. Rebound tap. They'll get it to Elva. She'll shoot it and score. 4 points for Elva Gonzalez-Jimenez. And we're tied at 26 with 1:05 left here in the first half. Haley Wall again. She liked that shot from about 6-7 feet away. Instead, she'll hand it off for the shot. Rims around and falls for Christian Cruz. 2-point lead for Wenatchee. Gonzalez-Jimenez with the ball. Passes across. Luis Prado saves it from going out of bounds. They'll go high post. Now down low post for Gonzalez-Jimenez. Her shot. Rebound. Put back on the way off the top of the backboard. And another opportunity. Instead, they'll feed it left to Prado. Prado's shot just off the mark. And he'll get it back for another shot. And another shot. And this time picked up by Wenatchee on the rebound. Going to come down to a final shot here as the ball actually turned over at midcourt. Eastmont comes up with it. The helper, Andrea Sanchez Blanco. And now a feed to Prado. Prado looks at the three. Oh, long two-pointer. It's no good with 1 second, and that will be the end of our first half with Wenatchee leading it 28-26. We'll take a 1-minute timeout, get you ready for second half action. It's Eastmont, it's Wenatchee, it's Unified Basketball, all part of the Litter Box Challenge tonight at the Town Toyota Center. We're back after this.
Did you know that the NCW Life channel is Norton's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCW Life has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCW Life, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
Können Sie mir das Problem sagen?
Meinen Zylinder überschwingt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen verloren.
Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Fragen Schlüssel. You.
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
Welcome back to the Town Toyota Center as the Wenatchee High School Marching Band entertains here at halftime. The Golden Apple Band, I should say. As we have just a 2-point differential here at halftime between Wenatchee and Eastmont. And I kind of think this is a harbinger of things to come tonight here for all three games, really. I believe the girls' game and the boys' game going to be very close as well here at the Town Toyota Center. Our broadcast tonight brought you in part on the NCW Life channel by the Windmill Restaurant of Wenatchee, priding itself on being a local legend for 80 years. The Windmill features slow roasted prime rib, highest quality hand-cut steaks, and fresh seafood Homemade dressings and pies are made daily and are the mainstay of this legendary restaurant. Call the Windmill today, 665-9529. That's 665-9529. Also by One Way Construction, founded in 2000. One Way is a premier custom home builder and construction company in Leavenworth, Cashmere, Chelan, Wenatchee, and North Central Washington. Whether your project requires general contracting, framing, concrete, or consulting services, they want to be part of making your vision a reality. They believe that great communication and customer service plays the most important role of a successful construction project. Find them on the web at onewayconstructionnw.com. Well, Eastmont coming out, getting ready to warm up here for second half action. And again, 20-minute running clock with it stopping every 5 minutes so that we can get substitutions in to make sure everybody's got a chance to play. And I think also the goal is to give everybody a real shot at getting into the scoring column here and experiencing that success here in front of a great crowd at the Town Toyota Center. We'll come back with second half action after this 30-second timeout here on the NCW Life channel.
You don't want to see this happen. It's the oil light on your car. Oil is the lube of life for your car's engine. At Alignment Pros and Express Lube, they pour the best oil your car deserves. Expect fast, friendly, superior service in a clean environment. They'll change your oil and perform a 21-point inspection while you enjoy the comfort of their amazing waiting room. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
28-26 the score on the scoreboard, but again, who cares? It's all about seeing the looks on these kids' faces as they get a chance to participate here in front of a great crowd at the Town Toyota Center, as it is Wenatchee, it is Eastmont, and it is the unified game on the NCW Life channel. So let's see if we can figure out who's out there for each team. The players, Cameron Rittenhouse back out there for Wenatchee. He's out there along with Chase Alley. Helpers are Dalton Thomas. And trying to figure out who else is out there. Looks like Cypress Malstead is out there once again here for Wenatchee. Meanwhile, for Eastmont, the players include, well, I see Tanner Cornett out there. And looks like Eric Card is out there, and Card is fouled by Rittenhouse. Ball comes into Luis Perez. Perez going to shoot the right-handed long three-pointer off the mark with his shots. And one of the helpers for Wenatchee, Dalton Thomas, gets the rebound. So he'll traverse ends, give it up to Rittenhouse. He'll drive it down the paint, put up the reverse layup. It's no good. His glasses came off, so hopefully somebody grabbed him. They did. And the ball tapped around. So the helpers out there for Wenatchee. Now the ball thrown down the floor. All the way down it goes. And Luis Perez with the drive, the shot, the score! So Luis Perez becomes the last Eastmont player to get into the books. So everybody's in the books for Eastmont here tonight as we're tied at 28. We've seen this game go well into the 60s point totals here in the last couple of years that we've broadcast Unified Sports. Shot by Rittenhouse in close is off the mark, but rebound back to him. He'll put up the right-handed shot again in the paint. It's no good. Rebound this time picked up by Eastmont. And in front of the pack is Luis Perez. Nobody saw him, though. Eric Card will have it now. He'll drive the lane, stop, pop, and score. So Eric Card, he's got 3 buckets here tonight, and for the first time, Eastmont has the lead, 30-28. The helpers, by the way, are all students at Wenatchee or Eastmont High Schools. And now down the lane for the shot just off with Cypress Malstead. Cypress again with the shot. It's good. Back to a tie game we go on the bucket by Cypress Malstead. And I appreciate the little hop and skip afterwards. When I played basketball, I used to do that as well. There's a drive, the shot by Perez, no good. Rittenhouse with a strong rebound for Wenatchee. Rittenhouse stops and shoots from 8. It's off the mark. Rebound picked up by the helper for Eastmont.
And he'll feed it ahead to Perez. Perez collects, shoots, got his own rebound after the miss, and putback is good. Luis Perez doing well here for Eastmont here in this second half. Back and forth we go. Here's Chase Alley with a shot. Rittenhouse rebound. His putback off the mark. And they're going to feed it out again to Chase Alley for a long two. Not quite. Thomas, rebound. Alley steps just inside the free throw line. Will shoot it from there. A little bit too strong. And Eric Card comes up with a rebound for Eastmont. He'll feed it ahead. Perez running down the floor. They find him. He'll turn to the paint, shoot it. Good! So Eastmont has its first lead of the game here in the second half, and now its largest lead at 4 points. Wenatchee looking for the counter as Chase Alley will shoot it. And the ball is, we had two bodies go clanging into each other. As Rittenhouse looks like he's all right. The helper, Andrea Sanchez Blanco, went down awkwardly. It looks like she's okay. Kind of bumped her elbow hard, but it looks like she's all right. She's going to help wheel Tanner McCornett to the other end of the floor. As Eastmont will go on offense here with about a little over a minute to go before the first substitutions of our second half. Cornett down the lane. Tanner shoots it, and not quite. Card with a rebound, though. The offensive putback for Eastmont, high off the window. We'll get it back to Tanner Cornett. Tanner's going to shoot it again. Eyes it, shoots it. And the ball tapped around inside, and it comes back out to Eastmont. And Tanner Cornett going to try it again. Card with a rebound. He'll feed back to Cornett. Tanner with another chance. Off the front of the iron, no good. Rittenhouse with a rebound for Wenatchee. Cameron will take it down the other way. A 1-on-3, takes the shot and makes it. That's the first bucket for Cameron Rittenhouse here in the game. Closes the lead to 2, 34-32. Perez, a little too strong with his shot. And they'll get it back to Tanner Cornett. Tanner in close with the shot. Rittenhouse comes up with it, and that'll be our first substitution change here in the second half. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. You're watching Unified Basketball on the NCWLIFE channel. We're back after this.
Hi, I'm Kevin Prosser, and this is my print shop, Color Effects in Cashmere. Color Effects offers screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing on t-shirts, jerseys, bags, banners, signs, and more. With 30 years experience, you won't be disappointed with the quality and quick turnaround times you will get at more than a fair price. Please call Color FX.
Back we are, and let's see who we have substituting in here. Daniel George is in there for Wenatchee. He'll get the ball on the inbounds across the way as we had the timeout for the substitutions. Now the feed to Haley Wall, and Haley aggressive with the drive. She leads all scorers here in this game with 10 points here tonight in our unified game as we're tied once again at 34. Our third tie of the game. We've had 2 lead changes. And that's what you want out of this one. Hensley's back in there for Eastmont, and she'll take it down. Emily Hensley with 8 points here tonight. Oh, you love the smiles on the faces. You just can't resist. Haley Wall again, dribbling it up for Wenatchee. She'll hand it off to her teammate, and a shot from way outside by Bella Martinez. Bella gets the ball back. She'll shoot it. Get it one more time. Ooh, rims off the back of the iron. Bella trying what she can. Eric Card with a rebound. Eric, he's aggressive out there. Let's see if he is able to get a little help. He does from a helper. Then outside it goes to Hensley. As Emily will dribble it down the right side. Get in nice and tight, and her bucket is good. Emily Hensley doing well here for the night for the Eastmont Wildcats. Eastmont getting back on defense. Here's a feed ahead to the helper. Inside it goes to Daniel George. Daniel drives down the right side of the lane. Looks at the right-handed shot. Up. Good! Daniel George with his third point. Back to a 2-point differential. 13-14 left here in the second half. Emily Hensley going to drive it down again. Boy, she likes that shot from the right side. Emily connects again for Eastmont. Well, the Wildcats got off to kind of a slow start here in the first half, but boy, have they rebounded here nicely in this game. Second half action, Unified basketball. First of 3 tonight here on the NCWLIFE channel. It's also a special night for the Panthers, as there will be 4 new inductees into the Hall of Fame tonight. That's all coming up here on the NCWLIFE channel. Shot taken by Bella Martinez. They're going to get the rebound back to her, give her one more chance. Ew, off the back of the iron, no good. The rebound's going to tip down out of bounds, though, off of Eastmont. So it'll be Wenatchee basketball. Just over 2 minutes to go in this go-around before we get more substitutions here. Grant Olson will join us on the broadcast coming up here in the girls' game between Wenatchee and Eastmont. And he and I will double team both the girls and boys here on the NCWLIFE channel. How about that? Turnaround shot in the paint for Haley Wall. And Haley will collect. And a whistle stoppage to start the play from an inbounds in the backcourt. Jim Beeson, one of our officials here tonight. And Emily Hensley again on the drive. The shot, good! Boy, Emily, she doesn't even use the backboard on those shots. Nice work, and she is excited out here, and she should be. 11:42 to go in the second half. Daniel George back the other way for Wenatchee. Dribbles between the legs. The right-handed runner, not quite. Daniel with the rebound, though. Shot a little too strong. One more try for Daniel George. Amongst the trees. Shot off the window is good. 42-40. Eastmont by a bucket. Time winding down to our next substitutions here. They went trying to go high to Jenny Ramos, who's out there. Jenny has a bucket here so far. And now they'll feed it back to Jenny. Oop, Jenny couldn't quite hang on to it. Daniel George comes up with it for Wenatchee. Daniel dribbles across the midcourt stripe. Eric Hart is right there with him. These two go back and forth always. Daniel with the drive, right-handed runner. Pass across from Eric Card to their helper. They're trying to get that ball to Jenny Ramos. Ramos in tight. She'll turn. She'll drive. She'll shoot. Just off the mark. Jenny gets the ball back. Puts it off the back of the iron and through. Jenny Ramos with her second bucket here as we wind down the time to our next substitutions here in this unified basketball game on the NCWLIFE channel. A good reminder that we will be here for the opening ceremonies for the Special Olympics Winter Games coming up in March. So be sure and join us for that. And if you have the opportunity, we highly encourage you to come and participate and be part of that very special night here at the Town Toyota Center. Bucket the other way, by the way, was by Bella Martinez, and that will bring us to our next substitution. So we'll take another 30-second break and come back. You're watching Unified Basketball on the NCWLIFE channel.
What's your auto mocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely espresso shakes.
My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach Red Bull.
Welcome back to the Town Toyota Center as we are halfway through the second half here of Unified Basketball tonight on the NCWLIFE channel. They'll do a 20-minute break, a mandatory warm-up time for the girls. So we'll have plenty of time to get your latest local news coming up here on the NCWLIFE channel. So stay tuned for that. The shot taken down the other way by Olivia Langendorf is off the mark, and Eastmont comes up with a basketball. Wildcats out there with Luis Prado. He'll shoot it. It's off the front of the iron, no good. Prado races, tries to get his own rebound. It goes out of bounds, though, and will be out to Wenatchee. It looks like Sydney Olson is back out there for the Wildcats, along with Elva Gonzalez-Jimenez. Those are the players. Meanwhile, for Wenatchee, Olivia Langendorf with the ball again. Shot from the top of the key, just off the mark. And we'll see. She loves to shoot from way downtown. She'll dribble it all the way around the horn here and look to hand it off to Mason McCray. Shot on the way, just off. Eastmont rebound. Wildcats lead it by 2, 44-42. And a pass all the way down. Turn, shot, a little bit too strong for Elba Gonzalez-Jimenez. And the rebound picked up by Wenatchee. And look out, we had bodies almost collide there. But the ball comes up into Allen Huff's hands, the helper for Eastmont. Allen feeds to Prado. Luis, shot, oof, the front of the iron, no good. He got the rebound though. And his shot again just off. And let's see, they're going to get it to Sydney Olson. Sydney with the shot. Good! Sydney! How about it? So Sydney comes up with the buckets. 8:10 left here in the second half. 46-42, Eastmont by 4. Wenatchee looking for the counter. Mason McCray might just be that answer. Just inside the elbow. Takes the shot. Good! Mason McCray, I don't think he's missed one here tonight. He is perfect from the field for the Wenatchee Panthers. Luis Prado. Passes down low to Gonzalez-Jimenez. She'll turn, shoot, rims off, no good. Rebound picked up by the ever-present Olivia Langendorf. Olivia shoots from the free throw line. A little bit too strong. Rebound back to her, though. The shot, just a little strong again. Huff comes up with a rebound, the helper for Eastmont. They'll feed it ahead to Luis Prado. Prado will drive it, shoot it, underhand on the run. Rebound picked up by Gonzalez-Jimenez. Her shot just off the mark. We're looking for the date for the opening ceremonies here for the Special Olympics Winter Games. Mark, is this 29th? 29th. Okay, so March 29th, circle that on your calendar. It is a must-see event here at the Town Toyota Center. The home for the opening ceremonies for Special Olympics Winter Games. And there's a shot, and the bucket is going to count for Jillian McCurvin. So she gets into the scorebook as well here for the Wenatchee Panthers, and we're tied once again. So that makes our 4th tie of the game. How about that? Sydney Olson going to try to untie it, though, as they get it to her. Shot is good. Sydney with 8 points tonight. By the way, for that opening ceremonies, the Seagulls will be here as well. Always a Seahawk contingent, and always nice to get the Seagulls here. Well, who am I kidding? It's nice to have the Seagulls anyway. 6:13 left here of the second half. One more substitution will come before we close things out here. And the pass inside, and ooh, right there to steal it away, Langendorf. But it comes back here to Prado. Prado's shot, it's off the mark. We'll get the rebound though, put back on the way for the left-hander. No good. Here is Langendorf. Langendorf looking to tie it. Up and down pace. Rapid here. Feed ahead to Gonzalez-Jimenez. Her shot. Again. Good. 6 points for Elba Gonzalez-Jimenez. Back to a 4-point bulge here for Wenatchee. Under 20 seconds before our next change of personnel on the floor for both Wenatchee and Eastmont Unified teams. Langendorf will hand it off to Mason McCray. Mason's going to dribble it down the lane. He'll put the shot on the way. If off the mark. I'll tell you what, Mason's been perfect here tonight. That was his first miss. Second shot. And as the time winds down here, one more substitution. We'll take one more break. 30 seconds on the NCW Life channel. We're back after this. Eastmont basketball as we have our final round of substitutions here on the NCW Life channel as Tanner Cornett gets a save from the helper out there, Sancho Blanquez. Make that Sanchez Blanco. There we go. Get it straight, Eric. Rebound for Eric Card. His putback's no good, but they're going to get it back to Tanner. Tanner Cornett trying to get his second bucket of the ball game. Off the mark. Maybe back him up just a little bit. Oh, it's going to happen. I feel it. Tanner Cornett in shot. Ooh, so close. This crowd's going to erupt when it happens. Eric Card will try it himself. He'll miss the shot. Eric Card gets the ball back again. He'll shoot it again. It's off the mark. And they're trying to get Cornett one more chance here. Eric's just focused. He's focused. He's going to get that ball in no matter what. Everybody's trying to get the ball back to Tanner Cornett, but Eric Card says, no, I'm going to make that shot. Here's a shot back the other way for Wenatchee. This time it's taken by Christian Cruz. And Christian Cruz will get the bucket, his third of the contest. 3:27 to go. Wildcats on the drive. Luis Perez with a shot. And they'll get it into Perez again. Close in, not quite. Card, put back, good. We mentioned Eric Card loves to shoot it, and he has been some of the high-scoring contributors in the past of our unified games, and such is the case here again tonight. Here's a Chase Alley shot. Chase going to get it back and try it again here with 2:52 to go. And Eric Card comes up with a rebound. He'll dribble it across the midcourt stripe. Going to drive it all the way down. Stop with a set shot. Offensive rebound. Here it comes to Tanner Cornett. Tanner from the side this time. Ooh, so close. Tanner Cornett getting instructions from everybody out there. Tanner. They got him a little closer. Off the window. They keep edging him a little closer. I wonder if it should be farther out. Eric Card with the rebound. His putback, good. Eric Card gives Eastmont its largest lead at 8 points, 56-48, minute 57 to go. Chase Alley looking for help. Will find it in the form of Christian Cruz. His shot just off the mark. Rebound picked up by Luis Perez. Perez all the way down, puts up the right-hander. Rebound picked up by Wenatchee. And they're hollering for Bella Martinez to get herself in position. Bella's in position. She'll shoot it. Ooh, just short. Minute 26 to go. Eastmont with the ball. Hustling up is Perez. His lay-in off the mark, but he got his own rebound. Putback is good. I love his follow-through. It's not with the hands, it's with the feet. Fantastic. Minute 6 to go. Appreciate you joining us for Unified Basketball tonight. And Bella almost with her third bucket of the game. Not quite. Perez back again for Eastmont. Loves that right-handed shot, and Luis puts it in. We're under a minute left in the contest. Chase Alley with it now for Wenatchee. Again, right soon as we finish, we'll head to your latest local news on the NCW Life channel with Grant Olson, so stay tuned for that. Chase Alley with another shot. Card with the rebound. Eric goes back the other way. Runs it down the lane. Puts up the shot. Rebound picked up for Eastmont. And they're going to try to get it to Tanner Cornett. Tanner in close, just off the mark. Tanner looking for a shot. Rims off the back of the iron. Eric Card with a rebound. Put back. They hand it back to Tanner Cornett. Tanner going to shoot it with 3 seconds. With 2, it's on the way and won't go. And they're going to give him one more shot here. Tanner Cornett just can't quite get it. 60-48 is the final as the Eastbourne Wildcats come from behind to beat the Wenatchee Panthers. But really, everybody's a winner here tonight in our unified game between the Panthers and the Wildcats. Thanks for joining us for that. We'll come back with girls basketball here in the Litterbox games at the Town Toyota Center on the way. First, your latest local news on the NCWLIFE channel.